did you like the new location? No! What? You don't like change. Is that what I heard? You didn't like change? I hope you guys did like the new location. The reason why is this gave us a chance to actually expand. It gave us a chance to actually add more programming. It gave us a chance to increase some of our programming that we wouldn't have main events exactly like in here. If everybody's gone to Con-Nichiwa in the past, it's been in the tent. And while the tent is okay, if the wind's blowing really loud or if it's a little chilly, even though it is March in Phoenix, I mean in Tucson it does happen, it's just noisy out there. So, March in Phoenix, yeah. So we're happy to be here. I can say from all of my staff and the volunteers, this new location with the people who are helping with the TCC were amazing. They were very receptive to us all weekend long. I hope they were the same for you if you guys had any questions. We like the new location just because it gives us more space. So the question is are we going to be here for the foreseeable future?
Hope
yes.
not.
Yes. We will be here for the foreseeable future. We already have contracts coming in place for 2015 and 2016 with the expectation of actually expanding into some multiple more rooms for next year to add some more programming, expand the vendor hall a little bit larger so we can give the vendors a little bit more room to breathe. So there's a lot more news that are going to be happening next year for Con-Nichiwa again. So I'm excited. When I took over this convention in 2010, my goal was every year to see more faces, having fun, seeing the community grow as we walk out of every convention here. And I've seen that, and I've seen a steady growth in this attendance base, and I see more people excited to come. This is the first year, not the first year I should say, but this is the year that I saw a lot more people coming from out of state to Con-Nichiwa, and that's exciting. That means that people are starting to hear about us. They're hearing how well everybody out here is having fun. I think the pre-sales that we had coming into the convention on Friday was almost 11% was out-of-state sales. That's really good. That's awesome. So what I'd like to do real quick, if you've ever been to my closing ceremonies, I usually don't try to talk too much. I want to do a couple things though that's important. So if you are a staff or volunteer member, if you guys could please stand. This convention, and this is coming from the owner of the convention telling you this convention would not function, would not survive, would not be successful, and for you guys having all the fun you had this weekend if it wasn't for everybody you just saw standing. This convention is ran by these volunteers and these staff members who kill themselves over the entire weekend, coming in at 7 o'clock in the morning and not leaving until midnight. So I can't say enough. I run these conventions for multiple reasons with the community and stuff like this, but this is my family. Everybody that's in here that's a volunteer or staff, they honestly are my family. I love coming and working these conventions because it's my family. I have fun. If I couldn't camaraderie with all these people and have fun over the weekend, putting this convention on for you guys, I probably wouldn't be doing it just because this is one of the reasons why I do this, because of all my friends and all my family that's really been with us since the beginning. So again, a big round of applause for all the volunteers and staff members. All right, if you came to any of our events this weekend, we were giving out prizes. If you went to the masquerade, if you went to some of the stuff that was going on, we had multiple vendors who were providing prizes. Collectors Marketplace, Toy Mandala, Funimation, and Cartoon Passion. And I do know, and I'm forgetting, I know Hats was one of the vendors over in tabletop gaming as well that was providing prizes. Was there another one as well? Showtime cards, right? Showtime sports cards. So for all those vendors who helped supply the prizes for the weekend, if you got a prize or if you saw the prizes, they were the ones that helped donate the prizes to make those happen. So big round of applause if you could for those guys. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to just bring up a couple people. I'm going to bring up Frank Castle first because he was doing Easy HP Gaming and he needs to go back and shut it down. So I want to get him up here first.
Hello.
This was our 5th straight year doing video gaming at Con-Nichiwa for you guys in Tucson, which is every year of Con-Nichiwa. And hopefully you all enjoyed it. We try to bring a little bit of everything, multiple genres, keep you happy, shooters, fighters. We brought back Typing of the Dead, if anybody was happy about that. I keep getting requests for that, so if anybody has any suggestions or anything like that, you're more than welcome to let me know. You can let us know on our social media, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube. You can send us a message, follow us, all that kind of stuff. Everything is /AZHP Gaming. But thank you very much. We'll continue to do what we can to provide gaming for you guys, and I love doing it, and I love being a tournament organizer and bringing back that like kind of current day arcade experience for today's generation. So thank you guys very much. I gotta get back, help my staff shut down, and see you at the next con.
What I'll do right now is I'll bring up a couple of the guests that I know that are still around. Unfortunately, Shirimi and several of the other ones had to catch a flight home. And with Tucsoners, there's so many flights that leave out in the evening, and unfortunately we had to put them all in one flight out of here to LA. Right? LA? Yes. All right, so what I like to do though is, this gentleman has been with me since 2008, whenever we started Subaltern. At that time, we reached out to him and said, hey, we need a mascot. Would you like to draw a mascot for us? And Subaltern came around, and I love that little cactus, even though he's a little crazy on some of the stuff we have drawn. If you saw the Subaltern program guide last year, I think it looks like he's a little bit on crack. But if we can have Mr. Armand Villiver come on up here, please.
Hey guys, how's it going? I just wanted to thank everyone who came out to Con-Nichiwa. It was a lot of fun. I mean, a lot of fun. I'm exhausted. I'm so tired. And, you know, it was just a blast. Once again, I love going to all of Rick's cons, every one of his staff is like family to me. And I love them all. You guys are all awesome. And I just want to thank you all for putting up with me and all my weird stuff that I do. But yeah, it was a great time, and I hope to come back next year, and it'll be fun. And I'm gonna go take a nap now.
No, we shouldn't have said no. If you didn't notice this year, for the last 2 years up at Subaltern, we've been bringing out Al. I'll just point that back there and he can wave. Your Beat King is a lot of people know him as. I forget the other name. Kasumi Photos, right? Yeah, there you go. So we brought him down here this year. We've known him, Stacy and I, my wife, has known him since AX, about 2004 or 5, whenever we were chasing him around to get photos of our cosplays. Great photographer. If you haven't got a chance, go up and check on Facebook. We'll be posting all his photos as well. Michael, who had to leave a little bit ago to catch his plane up at Phoenix, he was also here as well. He was with some of our other conventions. He's doing a huge 2 montage videos for us. So look for those probably to be out on our Facebook and the website probably by the end of this week. If you've seen some of the stuff in his past, he does nice big cosplay videos. So take a look for that. Let's see, I think all of our other guests have gone. Is there another guest in here? Raise your hand. I think everybody else has kind of caught flights. So I thought, okay. So, without further ado, this is usually a time why most people come in here to see if we've increased in attendance. So everybody that's in here, I have to ask, so you've seen the crowds this weekend. Do you think we increased in attendance a little bit this weekend? Yeah. What's that? You would think so, but actually with the bigger move, it still seemed as crowded as it was in the previous place, right? And so if anybody remembers our attendance last year, it was 1,532. That was last year's attendance. And my goal really this year, we sat down with our staff, and I challenged them to be ready, because we knew we were going to have some bigger attendance here just being downtown and hopefully bringing in some more people. And again, I just have to say this because every time a convention moves into a new location, it can be challenging, it really can. There's a lot of things you don't know about. There's a lot of things that are going to sneak up and bite you in the butt. And the staff down to every volunteer this weekend just did amazing in the new location. I don't think we had any major hiccups, unless they hid them from me. They might have. But it really went well, and even the little hiccups we had with the convention center, just with some of the power issues, AZHP blowing the fuse on day one, if you were there. We had one person who, and I can't say this other than this is quoted for truth, said, "Oh my God, I still had 2 lives." I thought that was quite funny. So I was happy walking around, seeing the crowd. The area looked really good. So the attendance for Con-Nichiwa 2014 is 2,132. That's 600 more than last year. That is amazing, and I can't thank you guys enough. For everybody who was here the entire weekend, for anybody that just came for the last day, I mean, it sounds like it might just sound like lip service, but I really, truly appreciate this. And when people ask me, why do I run these events? And I want you to walk, if you don't remember anything from this entire closing ceremonies, just remember this. We run these events for the community. And what I want out of every convention we run is for you to make one new connection. One new person that you met this weekend that you could potentially do something out of the conventions in this community. Find something to do, gather, go have meetups, start doing more community events. That's one of the main reasons we run these conventions, is so that the communities in Tucson, in Phoenix, in Flagstaff, and Albuquerque, where we're all at, start to grow year by year. So please, this is an amazing industry, this is an amazing group that you're all part of. Make sure that you go out, don't hate, love everybody inside of our group. Make sure we start doing more things, start having more community stuff going on. That's why we run these events. We don't run these events for the attendance. We don't run these events for the money. We don't run these events for the money. Trust me. We run these events to make sure that everybody walks out of here, and the potential is that you can make one new connection, if not more, to have fun outside of the convention until the next one rolls around. And I really hope you guys take that to heart, and I really hope that you did that this weekend. If you didn't, try to in the future. That's why conventions are really around. It's to get you in touch with the industry, get you in touch with all these guests and everything else going on. But for you to have the opportunity to find new people and walk out and have some fun outside of the conventions as well in a safe area. So I can't thank you guys enough. The attendance blew me away when I started doing the numbers today. I hope everybody here had an amazing time. Spread the word. We'd love to be 3,000 attendees next year, which means we have to take up more space, right? And that means we communicated more inside the community, which means we brought more people out to have fun. So spread the word, let people know what you loved. If you have any feedback from us, we're not perfect, we know that. And I'm sure there are some things that you guys would like to see change. I know I already have my little bullet list that I want to go back to my staff with and say, here's the things that I think I'd like to see fixed. Make sure you message us. I'm Greg at Con-Nichiwa.com. I'm the owner of the convention, and I will take every one of your emails and I will respond back to everything you send me. So if you have feedback, if there's something you want changed, Con-Nichiwa, con-nichiwa.com. Actually, no, it goes to both now, because I have Con-Nichiwa domain now too. But please, we want your feedback. We want to know the things that you loved, but we really want to hear the things that maybe you think could have been done differently or been done better. And that's what we want to hear, because the only way we can be better for you guys next year, and the year after that, and the year after that, and we're going to be coming back year after year, is to listen to the feedback from everybody here and tell us what you liked and didn't like. Oh yeah, and that was one of the things I was going to do. So since we are going to be here next year, we have a luxury that the light rail will be running here next year. Yeah, I know, yay! Too bad they were already testing this weekend instead of actually having it running, right? But the light roll will make it a lot easier for you guys as well next year, so that should help bring in some more people. And we also are going to probably be talking to another hotel, so we'll be using the River Park and another hotel since the light roll is going to be running, so that we'll have 2 hotels for next year as well, since we sold out the River Park about a week ago. That being said, I'm not going to take up any more of your guys' time. There are badges up here. So if you want the Elsa badge that everybody's been kicking and screaming and diving for, please don't run up here and fight. There's enough here for everybody that's in here. The only badges you will not be able to receive today are the chibi badges and the staff badges. Those are badges we just don't hand out. But all the badges that we have are right here up here in the box. One last thing, we've kept registration open out front. We have 15 t-shirts left. Before we close up, if anybody's looking to get the colored t-shirt that we have up front there, we're selling them for $15. We'll keep that open for about another 15, 20 minutes. There are some water bottles and there are some neck wallets like what I'm wearing here if you want to grab those on your way out as well. And I also have Sabaton t-shirts, the colored t-shirts up there for $5. So if you want to grab a Sabaton t-shirt on your way out the door, you're welcome to grab one of those and purchase one of those as well too. So I can't thank you guys enough. I hope to see you guys 362 days, because we're actually 2 days earlier because it's going to be March 20th through the 22nd next year. So I hope to see everybody here. Please spread the word. I hope you had a blast. I hope we see you at Sabaton. I hope to see you in Con-Nichiwa next year as well. Thank you guys.